It is Tuesday, my favorite day of the week. Welcome to the Ham Radio Clubhouse. How are you guys? My best friends.
What is up, my brothers?
That was a horse laugh. All right, so on to tonight's topic. And those of you in the stream here have been provided with a list of ham radio myths, urban legends, and things that we just kind of want to go, hey, right? To kind of give a backdrop of the reason why we chose this topic is anytime a new ham comes into the hobby, or even me, like an older ham who has upgraded and goes into a different section of the hobby, you always have the folks that say, well, it has to be done this, and you have to do that, and you have to do this is the law. So what we've done tonight is we have the Don, as we've established in previous episodes. He's going to help us decipher which things are facts and which things are urban ham radio myths and legends. This is the first item. I'll take the first one. Ham gear is too expensive. It used to be affordable. One must spend a lot of money to enjoy the hobby. Is this a myth or a legend or a fact?
Wrong.
Don, you get the first swing at that.
Well, I think coming up in the last, 10, 15 years when we started getting the bow fangs and stuff like that, I think that this was a myth. This is now a myth.
Don, I think the first affordable was when Radio Shack came out with their single VHF UHA HTs. That was along with the 10-meter mobile that came out. I think that helped get a lot of hams going too, portable wise, HT wise.
Yeah. All right, so I'm going to open the floor to the next. Which one of you wants to grab the next one off of our list of?
I think we should skip number 2 and go to number 3.
Fiction. All right, go right ahead. Do it.
I think Jason would have the answer for this.
In the old days, there were more hams than there are today.
Yeah, no.
I'm going to go with fiction on that, and Jason just did some research on that, so I'm going to let Jason take that away while I get a refill.
Okay, so if you're talking the United States, which I was very clear, after they removed the last code requirement from the extra test in 2006, it has been on a steady incline since then. And I'm talking about inside of the USA. And the USA has more hams than any country in the world. But in the USA, it's been on a steady rise since then. Even before COVID in 2020, it was still going up in 2017, 2018, 2019. We got a really big shot in the arm last year, yes, but it was already on a rise after that. I don't know what 2021 is going to look like, whether it's going to level out or maybe it'll take a small dip because there were so many people getting licensed last year. But I suspect that even if it does take a small dip this year, it'll continue to be on the rise. Just there's more access to information now than there was when I was licensed. There's you could get an HRO or an AES mail order catalog back then. You can. Maybe not Japan, Jeff. You might be right. I don't know. I would like to see. I would like to see research on that. I could be wrong about that. It's either Japan or us. It's been on a steady rise since 2006, and I think it's going to keep going.
All right. So there's all kinds. I'll choose. There's one that I don't understand. Can I do 2? I'll do one that should be quick and one. Okay.
Yeah.
So one of them is I can hear them, I can work them. I think most of us can answer that, but who wants to answer that one?
No.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with no on that.
All right. So this one here is the one that I don't necessarily understand. So we took all these from online forums. And so I understand it, but I don't.
Online forum. Myth.
So this is technical. Modifying a radio for general coverage transmit is illegal. Furthermore, you will burn in hell. So
that one must have come from
modifying
his
a radio
head.
for general coverage transmit is illegal.
So my initial reaction to that is no, because as an amateur, we do have the ability to experiment with radios, and we can build our own transmitters.
Well, you can modify it. You just, I mean, still it's illegal to use it. Then on frequencies where outside the ham bands, it might be illegal here in the States to do it. You can make the modification. That's not the problem. Transmitting on it can be a different issue. But again, it depends on the country you're in.
As radio experimenters, we have total capability to do that.
So
it's that's why there's no such thing as a Part 97 certified or type accepted radio with the FCC.
All right. So the next one is if you need a tuner, you don't know what you're doing. So I think it goes perfectly with following up on this.
Wrong.
Ooh.
That's kind of a loaded question.
I worked POTA with a guy who did a random wire vertical, and the tuner is what got us on all the bands.
Yeah.
All right, question number 2. Contesting is more important than any other ham-related activity on the bands.
Oh,
and Don.
no.
Joe.
Sure.
All right, Steve.
No, they are not.
No, contest. Nobody takes precedence. So contesting, no.
Okay. Jason.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, totally. Yeah. Now, that doesn't mean someone can that doesn't mean some contester can come along and kick you off. You've been calling
That's
CC Photo
very
for the last
true.
2 hours. That's not what that means.
And that's happened to me too. Izzo.
No, done. Next question. Go.
All right. It will always rain or snow while you're doing antenna work. I'm gonna go with yes.
Same. Yes.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah.
Daniel?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
Izzo.
Yes, and those antennas will always stay up forever and be efficient and be effective, and you'll have fun. Yes.
Exactly. Okay. All right. So cranking up the mic gain and processing is the best way to bust a DX pileup. So I'm going to say no. And the reason I say that is because when I'm trying to bust a pileup, I turn the bass down and the treble up so that I squeak as much as possible to punch through the pileup.
This is Kilo 5 Quebec Bravo Foxtrot.
My radio
answer is
actually,
no.
Getting
All right.
pulled over by the
Life is
trooper.
all right. Life is too short for QRP. I'm sorry, I won't do. I won't say I won't do. I don't prefer QRP because I don't have the patience for it. Just me, Don.
yes.
Joe.
No, I haven't
Joe-
tried it yet. I just bought QRP. No.
Daniel.
I'm along with Marty. More power.
Beer snack.
I used to say yes, but now I say no because I have operated at under 20 watts and I have been able to do stuff.
Nice. All right.
can.
All right. Jason.
I would say yes, life is too short for QRP. However, if I lived in the mountains, I would change my answer on that.
All right. The final one is your wife will always hate your ham radio. I'm
No.
going to say no.
No. My wife
just saying.
found the Baofeng before I did. My wife had a ham radio before I did. So
Wow.
I mean, yeah, when we were dating, she pulled one out from under her she pulled one out of her stash and showed it to me. I mean, that was one of the first ones that I ever got to actually handle. So
Nice.
Dawn, I don't know if you noticed, but you are highly respected in the YouTube ham radio community, and we appreciate having you here tonight. And we just want to
Thank you
encourage
so
you to
much.
continue to be
Yes,
part of
thank
this
you so much.
community.
And
well,
thanks for coming.
it's an
Thanks
honor
for-
to be here, guys.
Here, here.
Especially
Go
exposing
Huntsville.
new people
And
to it.
yeah, the one thing I really like doing is getting on the radio and operating.
Yep.
It's one
I'm
of
with you.
those. Yeah.
Everybody in this in here except for Don, because Don won't give us a link to his channel. Everybody is on YouTube. The YouTube links are in the description of this video. So come subscribe, hit the notification bell. There's always awesome content coming from any of the creators on here. And my name is Shane. I'm going to say 73. Everyone do an awkward wave. We're at the hour and a half mark.